What's up everyone? Welcome back to my Dairy Girl Fitness YouTube channel. I'm Emily. If you're new here, today you're gonna go grocery shopping with me and I'm gonna take you through what my weekly meal prep looks like. Okay, so I'm not gonna take you on to Publix with me. This is where I go grocery shopping. I love you guys, but personally, I'm just not at the level yet of where I feel comfortable taking my camera into Publix. Plus, I'm gonna have to carry all these groceries by myself, so I'm gonna need all hands on deck, so I'm not gonna be able to carry a camera. But I will show y'all everything else of what I get, kind of how I go about it, and then what I'm gonna prep for the week. So, starting out, I always create lists. So, I'm gonna swap it so y'all can see a close-up of this list. Okay, let's do this. All right, basically, how we go about creating my list, and I always write this out so I don't go through the grocery store and just go balls to the walls, which honestly I would because I love grocery shopping. So we got my dairy here, then we got my meat, proteins, like we have eggs over here, and then we have my produce section, which sometimes includes like canned and frozen veggies, and then we have carbs and kind of just like random things, and then down here this is extra random things, you know, if I just need to pick up like household stuff for the week. But this is how I usually lay it out. Keeps me organized and hopefully it saves me a little bit of time and money in the grocery store. So I'm gonna go out that door and I'm gonna go grocery shopping and I'll be back and I'll show you what I got, and I'm gonna also let y'all know what I'm cooking for the week and take you through it. Also, can we just quickly talk about this little bump on my nose? Y'all can see it. I tried sleeping with a sleep mask last night, like a soft, nice sleep mask, and I woke up and my nose was a little bit sore, and the freaking sleep mask put a bruise on my nose. So that's my life right now, and I just thought I would share that in case y'all noticed the random bump and red mark on my nose. All right, we are back from Publix. Honestly, I was very efficient today, which I'm very proud of myself. Before I show y'all what we got at Publix, all the goods, just wanted to let y'all know what I am gonna be making. So I'm making a lunch for myself, which is going to be, what am I making? Beef stir fry. This is gonna be beef, coleslaw, rice, veggies, and then like soy sauce, of course. And then for dinners, I'm gonna be making a Southwestern Chicken Alfredo Bake. I'm really excited for this. And the reason that I'm only making one dinner for the week is because Ruben's traveling a lot with his job. So making 2 dinners, honestly, we would just probably have too many leftovers that we wanna get eaten, and I don't wanna throw things away. So that's why we're doing one lunch for me. Ruben's on the road a lot, he doesn't really need lunches. And then one dinner, which can give me dinners throughout the week, and when Ruben's here, he's gonna be able to have it. And honestly, for me, I make meals that I like, so I don't mind eating things multiple days in a row. I know not everyone's like that, but that's how I kind of roll. If you're someone who doesn't like full-blown meal prep, you can food prep, which is just making different types of like food sources. So like making a couple different types of protein, cooking different types of carb sources, cooking different types of veggies or fruits, and then mixing and matching through the week using different sauces, marinades, dressings, things like that to really customize it to whatever you want. But when we are looking to make meals through the week, and then how this kind of determines what I buy grocery-wise, really, we're trying to get a protein source into each meal. So of course, getting protein source in each meal, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, a lot of snacks as well. And then we're always aiming to get a fruit or veggie source into every single meal that we're eating. And usually, you know, try to getting in more than one type of veggie source if able. And then, of course, some sort of carb, because carbs are life and they're good for you. It helps you get some of that fiber in as well. And then, you know, we usually look at some sort of topping, sauce, dressing, cheese, or something like that. So that is kind of what determines what we're looking for, like grocery-wise, how we make our meals. And more than anything, y'all, I'm just trying to build out balanced meals that are gonna help me hit my macro goals, help me feel full, satisfied, and obviously that they taste good. And these are the goods. These are the goods for the week. And I really just try to stick to what I need for recipes that I'm gonna cook for the week, and then obviously some snacks and some breakfast, since I don't necessarily meal prep breakfast. So I'm gonna show y'all what we got. So we'll just start on this end because this is how I laid it out. Look how organized I made it for y'all. But this is what we have on the meat front. We have ground beef, 93.7 ground beef. We have extra lean ground chicken. And honestly, I just found these and thought they looked interesting and kind of wanted to try. And then we have eggs, which we love eggs. Also have egg whites in the fridge. And then we have triple berries and mixed fruit. This is gonna be for smoothies, along with, I've started putting riced cauliflower into my smoothies. And I also have greens like spinach or kale in the fridge already, which I also put into smoothies, so that's why I didn't grab any. And then some other typical snacks or produce that we get. We have bananas, we have strawberries, we have apples. And then for the veggie side of things, I got these to go with our meals this week. So we have coleslaw and like mixed veggies for our beef stir fry. And then for the Southwestern Chicken Alfredo Bake, we have peppers, we have diced onions, and we have canned corn. Honestly, y'all, to save time, I love getting like pre-prepped things. So pre-diced things, we have canned, we have frozen that you can just have to steam. So save your time and opt for things like this if needed. And then we have kombucha, which I almost drink a kombucha like every day because I love it. I think it's delicious. And it's great for gut health because it has probiotics in it. It's fermented and it can really just be a great way to take care of your gut. And then of course we have the dairy. Y'all know we always got dairy. Of course we have whole milk. Ruben drinks that. I drink lower fat milk just so I can put fat into other things. And then we have cheese, which this is for our Southwestern bake this week, but we always just have cheese in the fridge. I love cottage cheese. And then we also get yogurt. Ruben loves these things. And then in our fridge, I also just have plain Greek yogurt, so I can really use it to customize anything I want. And I always get chocolate milk, y'all. Very light chocolate milk, but they were out at Publix, and I'm so upset. So that's why we're just sticking with the white milk this week. And then we have our carbs, which let me say, we usually always get like bread, bagels, or English muffins, but we already have them right here. Like I definitely obviously don't need any more bread. So that's why we don't have bread this week. But we have rice, which I'm gonna use this for the beef stir fry. And honestly, I got a couple extra just to have on hand. This is microwave rice. Again, y'all, save the time, go for options like this. It's so easy and it's still really good. And I freaking cannot get this thing to focus. But yeah, rice like this is thebomb.com. And then this is protein pasta for the Southwestern bake. Obviously the beans are going in that as well. And then the Alfredo sauce is obviously gonna go into the Alfredo bake. So this is what it's looking like. And again, this is kind of typical to what we get. We have carbs, dairy, kombucha, a ton of fruits and veggies, and then high quality protein sources on the meat front. So first we're going to make the Southwestern Chicken Alfredo Bake. We're gonna use I think this is 8 by 11, doesn't really say, dish. It's 2.75 quarts. So first thing, you want to have the oven preheated to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. And then, this one's fun because it's like an untraditional take on chicken Alfredo. So you want to get an 8-ounce box of protein pasta. I use Banza just because it was the one at our store, and I got the tapi. I don't know. It's like the little elbow or like spiral looking pasta. You want to boil that, and while you're boiling that, I got a pound of 98% fat-free ground chicken, and you want to cook that. And you want to cook that with 2 tablespoons of taco seasoning. And also, I get an 8-ounce package of diced onion, and then an 8-ounce package of diced mixed bell peppers. This gets more veggies in there, and honestly, it just adds more flavor. So, you're gonna cook this, you're gonna boil your pasta, and once that is done, basically you're gonna put it into a big mixing bowl. You're gonna mix it together, and then you're gonna add in drained canned corn. This is a 15-ounce can. Then you're gonna add in your drained black beans. This is also a 15-ounce can. I get the seasoned black beans because it tastes good, adds a little bit more flavor. And then you wanna get a 15-ounce-ish jar of Alfredo sauce. You're gonna mix that into the bowl. You're gonna mix it in all together. Honestly, I'll probably add in 1 more tablespoon of taco seasoning. And then you're gonna pour it into this container. If it doesn't fit, I would just get like a longer container. Either way, that size doesn't necessarily matter as much, I don't think. And then you're gonna top it with a cup of cheese. I get the tacos cheese because it has taco seasoning in it. And then you're gonna bake that in the oven for about 10 minutes, mostly just so you can have the cheese melty. For lunches, I'm gonna be making a beef stir fry. It's honestly really easy. It's a great way to get in a ton of veggies and a great way to get in protein. So I'm gonna start with about a pound, like 1.25 pounds of 93.7 lean ground beef. And then you want to cook that in a pan behind you. Oh God, hold on. Okay, not ideal. This is not good. I shouldn't record and do this at the same time. Okay, we're just gonna put that off to the side for a second. So we have our beef. You're gonna cook that in a pot behind you. Honestly, I just season it with salt, pepper, garlic salt, onion powder. And then once that is mostly cooked through, you wanna add in a bag of coleslaw mix. This is 16 ounces, and you really just wanna cook this with the beef until it is soft, it's wilted, it's not gonna be crunchy anymore. This is getting in more veggies, and once you have that all mixed together, I'm probably gonna add in about 1/4 cup or so of soy sauce. Kind of see how it tastes throughout the week as I'm eating it. I might add in more. And while that's cooking and while you're doing that, in the background, you're gonna use these two things. So this is a bag of frozen mixed vegetables. It's corn, carrots, green beans, and peas. And honestly, you're just gonna cook this in the microwave to whatever direction it says. Once that is cooked, you're gonna add in these two bad boys. So this is microwavable jasmine rice. Again, super easy, it takes 90 seconds to cook this. And you're just gonna save a lot of time because you're gonna be doing this while this is cooking. Once that's all done, you're literally just gonna put it into a big bowl, mix it up, and you have beef and veggie stir fry for the week. All right, so we are doing the cooking. We have the pasta, the high protein pasta, which is almost done. I'm about to drain it over in the sink. And then we have the chicken with taco seasoning. Oh my God, whoops. The taco seasoning, chicken, peppers and onion. And then over here, we have the beef. I'm gonna cook that down a bit more, and then I'm gonna add in the coleslaw. And the stir fry veggies are done in the microwave. And then we'll do all this. And then the oven is preheated. We have the beef coleslaw mixture plus the soy sauce. It's done, the beef is cooked. You can see the coleslaw and like the cabbage is cooked down. It's not crunchy. And so we're gonna mix that into this bowl, which has the jasmine rice I showed and the mixed veggies, which are both cooked from the microwave. We're gonna put it in here, mix it all up, and voila, we're done. And then this is the chicken, taco seasoning, onions, and peppers. Chicken's cooked through, the peppers and onions are cooked down, they're soft as well. We're gonna put that into this mixture, which was the protein pasta, and then we're gonna mix in the Alfredo sauce. Y'all can see that, the Alfredo sauce. Drained can of corn, and then this drained can of black beans. And then we're gonna mix it up, pour it in here, top it with the cheese, and then put it in the oven for 10 minutes. So these are the end products. This is the pasta, Southwestern Chicken Alfredo Bake in the pan. It's obviously pretty full. Topped with a cup of cheese. I am gonna bake this for 10 minutes, get the cheese all nice and melty. And he's poking me in the butt with a fork, trying to distract me. There it is. And then this is the beef and veggie stir fry all mixed together. It looks delicious. And there's Hudson. Okay, these are the actual final products. You can see the cheese got nice and melty. This thing smells and looks amazing. I'm gonna break this up into 5 servings. And just depending on how many meals you want, what your macro goals are, things like that. But for 5 servings, this breaks down into about 42 grams of protein per serving. So it's pretty awesome. And then for this, I'm also gonna break this up into 5 servings because I want 5 lunches. And per serving, then this breaks down to about 30 grams. And if you would like, you know, again, to change the nutritional content of your serving size, you would just do that dependent on your goals. You've got to grocery shop with me. You've seen what I'm prepping for the week. So hopefully that was a little bit helpful just to give you some ideas on setting up how you grocery shop, on some meal ideas for the week. And if you have any questions, of course, drop them below. And if y'all like this video, I would appreciate a like so much and a subscribe to my channel. And thank you for watching, and we'll see each other soon.